now that the stupid Super Bowl is finally over, we can focus on what is important here, and that is the Minnesota Vikings. Woo, woo. That's right. New head coach Kevin O'Connell coming on over, going to be that dude who's going to unleash the Justin freaking Jefferson, because he's coming over from the Rams offense. Everyone and their mom knew that Cooper Kupp was getting the ball, and they couldn't do anything about it, especially in the Super Bowl where, hey, OBJ, that one hurt. Tweaking up that knee, started off the game amazing, but then for the rest of the game, for the bulk of the game, the Bengals knew, hey, Cooper Kupp is going to get the ball, especially when they had the lead. They know, hey, number 10 is going to get the ball. Let's double him. Let's triple him. Let's quadruple team him. And he still got the rock. And he still did the damn thing, man. It's amazing. Respect. It's one of the greatest receiving seasons ever. It might be the greatest. Actually, I think it probably is. Racking up and stacking all the accolades. And now we have the man who had a major part in designing that offense, knows all of the tricks for getting your wide receiver one open when everyone knows he's getting the ball, and he gets to work with this. Justin friggin' Jefferson, baby. I love it. And respect to Cooper Kupp. So, this is amazing. ESPN stats and info. Nailed it. This season, Cooper Kupp won the receiving triple crown. Receptions, yards, touchdowns. Won Offensive Player of the Year. Frankly, should have gotten some MVP love, and won Super Bowl MVP. Jerry Rice is the only wide receiver in NFL history to do all of those things in an entire career. Kupp did that in a single season. So yeah, I think that you could make a legit case that Cooper Kupp as a whole, including the playoffs, which you obviously should, had the best receiver season in NFL history. It's stunning, man. And then Field Yates pointing this up. Cooper Kupp's full season, 21 games this year, 178 catches. 2,420. Well, see, it's a 17-game season. That's why he had some. Shut up. 2,425 yards, 22 touchdowns. NFL regular season receiving triple crown. Unanimous All-Pro. Most catches in a single postseason with 33. NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Super Bowl MVP. It's amazing. It's stunning. And now the guy who helped construct that offense, like, hey, every single week, game planning with Sean McVay. Game planning with passing game coordinator Wes Phillips is coming over being the Vikings OC every single week, sitting in the room. Hey, the other team is going to try and stop our wide receiver one. How do we get him the ball? And now the Vikings are going to do that with Justin friggin' Jefferson. Can't wait, man. I honestly can't wait. And what's so amazing is the way that they move Kupp around the field. And the Vikings can certainly do that in Kevin O'Connell's new offense with Justin Jefferson. They can have him at the X, the Z, in the slot where he thrived at LSU. You really can use them all over the place. But the Vikings and Clint Kubiak and Zimmer, they didn't do that. They didn't really do too much of that this year. And what is amazing is Jefferson had such a monster season. He had 108 catches, 1,616 yards receiving, second in the NFL to Cooper Kupp, 10 touchdowns on only 167 targets. So he was getting targeted less than 10 times a game, which is not good. Cooper Kupp is getting 11, 12 targets a game, where you could tell that the Vikings had a Ferrari, but it's like they're trying to drive it with a parking brake on. That's what the offense felt like. And Jefferson still put up those damn numbers. He's the only receiver in NFL history to have 3K through his first 2 seasons in receiving. So just imagine what this offense can be with Jefferson and O'Connell and his playbook coming over from the Rams and just scheming him open like Cooper Kupp. Now I understand, well, Cooper Kupp gets open a lot because he blocks. Jefferson blocks. He will get after it, man. So Jefferson ain't afraid about this. Like, hey, I'm going to work. You see him downfield. He throws blocks. Like, he's not Anquan Boldin out there throwing blocks or whatever, but I don't care. He does the damn job. And what is so amazing and what I respect a lot about McVay, about O'Connell, about Cooper Kupp, how many times this year, and especially this postseason, and also in the Super Bowl, did you see Cooper Kupp one-on-one against a linebacker or a safety or a nickelback? All the time. Where They are so good at scheming him open. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when. He is going to find a mismatch, and he's going to sit down in his zone. He's going to beat his man one-on-one. He's going to show his numbers and hands to his quarterback, and he's going to get open. And Jefferson can do that. And also, if they do keep Kirk Cousins, which I actually think that they will, and then they'll be just another year down the road progressing, more chemistry between Kirk and Justin friggin' Jefferson, and maybe they can have a Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp type season. Because remember, respect. I mean, Cooper Kupp caught all these balls, but Stafford was throwing them. This is their first time they ever worked together. How insane is that, man? But going back to matchup, it comes back to me, was it week 5, 2018? When the Vikings were playing the Rams at the Coliseum, Sean McVay, the boy blunder. Kevin O'Connell wasn't on staff at that time. He was still in Washington. But there was a play where the Rams came out in, I want to say, 13 personnel. So 1 running back, Todd Gurley, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, Robert Woods. And then they shifted out of it. The Vikings were in their base defense. And it ended up Robert Woods 1-on-1 in the slot on a go route against Anthony Barr. And obviously it was a touchdown. And people blame Anthony Barr for that, but no, that's just Sean McVay out-scheming the hell out of Mike Zimmer. So I can't wait for Kevin O'Connell to bring some of that stanky nice to the Vikings, getting mismatches all over the place and knowing, hey, you know where your bread is buttered. You got to feed the machine. You got to feed the beast, Justin friggin' Jefferson. And I cannot wait for Jefferson to get 197, 199, 200 targets, get into the playoffs, let him shine bright like a diamond, and I think he'll get after it, man. Like, I think that we are just scratching the surface on the greatness of Justin Jefferson. I think Kevin O'Connell is going to be the guy to unleash his potential, and we're watching a Hall of Famer. Both Cooper Kupp and Justin friggin' Jefferson. I think Kupp is going to be destined for Canton as well. But your thoughts are thoughts. Justin Jefferson is going to blow up in 2022 just like Kupp did last season. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.